The line is a dot to them. I've
Also,
written
I
those
just want
jokes
to add
also.
one. This
Yeah.
I want to add one more thing. So, the same kind of foul was done on Danny Olmo a few
Hmm.
weeks back in I think in
Quarterfinal.
quarterfinal
Hmm.
versus Atletico,
Hmm.
and that foul wasn't given, and exactly the same foul was given here
Yeah.
on Gyökeres.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean that
I'm
is
just putting
another
it out there.
problem. Yeah, yeah, that is another problem. Like the consistency has always been a problem. Listen,
Hmm.
I am all for as much as we blame these organizations for, oh my god, you got to protect the referees, they're protecting the referees. I agree to a
Hmm.
certain extent. You look at the way क्या बोलते हैं football fans react, and with the kind of, like, when you don't have to really face the consequences of the way you're talking about people online, then it becomes really difficult to kind of contain the kind of abuse anybody can get. And it happens, abhi bhi hota hai, it happens to players, it happens to managers, it happens. So I get it. The problem is that there is no improvement, and there needs to be something. Test these referees, refine your processes. You should. I am not saying कि उनको मतलब like just let them have a press conference and they have to answer questions from the public or like the managers or some shit like that. No, have an internal review. Be like, okay, this thing according to the letter of law was a stone cold foul, but this referee did not give it. Why? Where is there क्या बोलते हैं, a gap in understanding the law and then implementing it and being able to make that decision? क्या training में are we not
Yeah.
training them properly? Are the new changes to the rules not being क्या बोलते हैं, communicated properly? Like there are ways in which you can improve referee standards without throwing the referees under the bus. It's the fact that it has not happened. Like how many, like this has been going on. I think that because I think people back in the day were excited for VAR for exactly the same thing. They were like, "If referees are
Yes.
doing bullshit, if they could just play the damn thing again and see and recognize their mistake." But it hasn't improved anything,
Yes.
and that is
Also,
the
on
problem.
this, I have to add additional thing. This is not confined to only football. In Formula
Yeah.
One, we have seen inconsistent decisions. Also, in cricket, especially these days, in IPL, I've been seeing a lot of inconsistencies. So I believe not only in the sports, I can attribute some part of this to what do we the movie certification as well. So
Okay.
some movies are certified as A rated,
Hmm.
some certified as U by A. Even though compared to the A rated films, they might have more violence in these films,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
Yeah.
are rated U by A. And there comes a discussion of this uh, discretion, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah. Yeah.
people's
It's a
discretion or
discretion.
referee's discretion or umpire's discretion. So how do we quantify that? How do we normalize that
Yes.
to make all the decisions? That something needs to be worked on throughout all the sports across all the regulating bodies as such,
Yeah,
is what I feel.
I think just make the rules simple, man. It is just the thing is just like, just make them simple. Just make them simple.
Yes.
You don't have to be like, okay, अगर box के अंदर hand पे ball लगा तो it's a handball and it's a penalty. You don't have to be like natural position ऐसे आना चाहिए, the momentum should be this, inertia this that. No, just like is there an in, like remove the word that it has to be an intentional movement. लगा तो
Yeah,
just
we'll come to the Bayern PSG game, but
yeah.
I on this topic I have one more thing.
Hmm.
Always I remember that if ball bounces off your body and hits your hand, it's not a handball.
Yeah.
But exactly that was given opposite, and it was handed over a penalty to PSG
Right.
when it was done for Alfonso Davies. I was a little bit surprised with the decision, even though referee had the chance to look at go onto the screen and look at it.
Yeah.
Even after that, he gave it as a penalty. That one, I was a little surprised by that.
Yeah, no, the simple thing is this: if fans see that there is improvement coming, even if it is gradual, even if, like, even just the knowledge of the fact that there is going to be consequences for these referees, uh, if they have given enough bad decisions, if that, so there should be a methodology to evaluating them, and then there should be consequences. So if agar ऐसा होता है कि let's say क्या है, क्रिस कैवेनॉ ने बहुत सारे मैचेस में बहुत सारे डिसीजंस ऐसे हैं जो गलत इंटरप्रेट करें, he should be pulled away from those games. It's like, you're not going to
Yeah.
referee in these high stake games, because like it's a lot of things riding on a title race, on a relegation battle, and we cannot afford this element of like itna high standard of mistakes. Like you should always have a little bit of error margin for human errors and everything, and you cannot
Yes.
be stopping the gameplay for every single contact that happens in football. But like there are over the course of a 90 minutes in a football match, there are going to be instances that are like stone cold. They're like, there is no argument that this is a foul, or this is like, there's some things that are just like ye hoga hi hoga, and this is the only way that you can give a judgment on this. Those instances should be evaluated. कि अगर इस
Yeah.
गेम में there were 9 instances like this, and Chris Kavanagh has repeatedly like missed right 40% of them, that is too high an error margin. You don't need to
Yes.
evaluate the little 50-50 contact things, but the big things that can impact a game, avoiding a penalty that can score. You get a goal, if you're a goal down and you get a penalty and the game levels, it changes the momentum. Like football is a momentum game, so like something like that needs to be there.
Yes.
Yeah, hire me for that.
100%.
Hire me for that. I will do it.
Please do.
No,
I
I mean these inconsistencies are they're really very frequent these days,
Yeah. And like right now
and
in
that
the
should not
Premier
happen.
League, Premier League, like the teams are level on points. It is going to be on goal differences and everything. And like offside is still an objective
Yes.
thing, but even in that,
Yes.
sometimes the offside is measured from the shoulder, sometimes it is from the toenail, and I'm like, pick a point, just pick a damn
Yeah.
point. Like I don't care about this toenail there. Just keep it constant. I don't care.
Yeah.
Is it like if you're leaning like this and your shoulder is ahead of the toe? No, then just make it simple now. The last point of the body of the defender. Then it does not matter. Just make it like that.
Yes.
But sometimes they will show us those lines that are being drawn from for offside, and then a part of the defender is also offside, and I'm like, so like, abhi yahan se, and because that part is offside and the attacker is also offside of that point, that is why it has been given offside. Well, like, but if you don't take that defender ka like the just a section of his arm that is offside, if you just draw it on the last
Yes.
whoa, the attacker is onside. So like, but why? How? It should be the last point of the defender's body, right? This is what I'm saying. This
Yes.
is what I'm saying. Make it simple. Make it simple. As simple as you possibly can. Frustrating.
Yes.
Ah.